Denny's already on. Look at Denny. Good morning, Denny. Everybody wide awake this morning, getting ready to start. Hey, it's sunny right now, but boy, we've sure had the rain. Welcome everybody to Coffee Chat. If you're not out of bed, get out of bed. Well, you can lay in bed and chat if you want, just as long as you're on. So how's Denny done this morning? Hey Google, good morning.
Hi, Lucky Dog. It is 7:59 a.m. Currently in DeLand it's 72 and cloudy. Today, there'll be thunderstorms with a forecasted high of 82 and a low of 69. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, we've had a lot of thunderstorms. I bet you Denny's got them over on his way too. Yesterday they had quite a bit of rain really, because it rained pretty steadily there, and some big thunderstorms going on. But we've been getting that here all week. It's been a week now. From what they're saying, that's supposed to go all the way through the weekend. So, but in the mornings, it's almost like our summer rain patterns began, because we're getting a little bit of nice weather first thing in the morning, and then by afternoon it clouds up, and so almost like the rainy season has begun. So maybe that's what's going on. It started early this year. Generally it's 1st of June on it. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
Sorry, I don't understand.
You don't understand. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
Why wouldn't the shrimp share its treasure? Because it was shellfish.
That was a shellfish. So Denny said he had rain most of the night too. Yeah, that's the way we was. It was raining. I think it was raining when we went to bed last night. So it didn't stop. So anyways, come the weekend, I'd like to go out to the flying field a little bit, but I don't know what's going to do come this weekend. So anyways, hey, we talked a little bit about cars yesterday. Oh, there's Larry. Good morning, Larry. How you doing? I haven't seen you on for a while. It's good to see you on. Yesterday we were talking a little bit about cars and your worst car you ever had and that. And Tammy, she missed this yesterday. Tammy Miller, she says I missed it again. She was cleaning carpets, but she says it's. We also talked about Roseanne's show. She said I'm so excited that she brought that show back. I'm a huge advocate for medical marijuana. My good friend Darren Miller's cured his stage 4 lung cancer and a petechial heart sac cancer with a high content THC oil. And there's so many natural cures that the big pharmacists don't want us to know about. It makes me sick. I think people are finally starting to wake up. We were talking a little bit yesterday about medicines and stuff, and that Mustang looks like her first car. We talked about bad cars. She had a hatchback. Says mine was a great car. It backfired every time she shifted. It was hilarious. My dad bought it for me. After I finished with it, I gave it to my little sis. I can't think of a car that I've had that I would consider to be my worst car, and I've been lucky for sure. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. So yeah, Tammy was talking about. We were talking about worst cars yesterday. And she missed the one to put in. She had a bad car. Larry said things haven't changed since Bev retired on March 31st. Sleeping in much later now. Oh, okay. So now I got to drag you out of bed for coffee chat, Larry. Oh, I'm glad you got up this morning. Glad to see you here. Ron said he had a 1/4 inch of rain last night, and so yeah, the retirement changes you a little bit. Sometimes I didn't change. I always got up early. I still get up early, but. And talk about getting up early. That royal wedding is coming up. How many of you guys are gonna watch that royal wedding? It starts at 4:30 a.m. in the morning. Sue said she would like to get up and watch it. I frankly couldn't care less about it. Sue said we gotta start a coffee chat at 4:30 a.m. Live stream during the wedding, and which means we'd have to get up about 4 o'clock and get gone and started at 4:30.
The wedding is at 5, but all the stuff is at 4:30.
So 4:30. Well, yeah. Larry said not me. Well, Denny says he had a 90 SS pickup took it back on the lemon law. See, that's it. Some cars you could take back for the lemon law on it. So, anyways, I was last
you put
I don't.
the royal pictures.
Yeah, I got some of the pictures here of some of those royal. My opinion, I don't care about it either. Yeah, that's what I am, Larry. I don't care less about this royal wedding. Would they come to our wedding? No.
If you've got to at least invite them. If you don't invite them, they won't come.
Yeah, right. I can invite them. Sure. Yeah. I'll invite these royals to come.
We might get Megan's dad. He'll be here.
Well, that's what they said. Her dad is not coming. First, it was something about, I don't know, publicity or something.
Some publicity photos.
And then he was sick, and then he was going to come, and now he's not going to go. And hey, if her dad's not going to go, why should I go? I do not put much emphasis on stars.
Did you do your announcement that you will not attend?
Oh, yeah, and that her dad did an announcement today that he would not be attending the wedding, and so I'm going to make public my announcement today. I will not be attending the royal wedding, so just in case they were wondering, I won't be there, I don't care about stars. I don't care about royalty. I don't idolize anyone, I idolize too. So, anyways, that's so much for the royal wedding. I don't believe I'm going to do a live stream because nobody's going to be on. I could set it up, but there ain't going to be anybody get up that early and join the. If they would, I'd do it for the heck of it, but they won't. So Larry says my Roadtrek goes into the shop for a safety check in 30 minutes. Oh, cool. So you're going to have it all checked over. Then he says the Queen is not happy with her family. That's like, hey, how many of us are happy with our families? You listen, my family does pretty good. I don't have any issues. But
Bob thought he was from a weird family until he got hooked up with me.
Yeah, it's like, I've never had any issue with anyone in my family. I don't have no problem with them. It's like, I hope they don't have a problem with me. So. But anyway, hey, you remember, talk about family, you remember what grandmas used to look like? Remember the days when grandmas looked like this? Was your typical, think about your grandma. Didn't she look like that? Wasn't that the typical grandma on it? It was for me, and, grandmas was fun and that, so, but this is what grandmas looked back in our days. We're in our 50s and 60s here. And so that's what grandmas looked like then. But now today, this is the new grandma. Grandmas have changed quite a bit. So this is kind of what grandmas look like today. I think things have changed a little bit. I don't know what the moralities of grandmas are today versus what they was back then. But this is our typical grandma on it. Hey, look, there's Grandpa.
It's typical.
Well, pretty much. Larry says that's my grandma. Well, that last picture, Grandpa was in there too. Grandpa looks the same way. So, but yeah, this is I don't know.
You didn't put my picture up.
Your picture? Oh, I could have, because you are a grandma, but you don't fit this grandma scenario today. It's like, all these tattoos and stuff. I always said, you imagine when these people get old and what they're going to look like. Their tattoos. The sunset is going to become a sunrise, or the sunrise is going to become a sunset. So it's just going to sag down. So, but yeah, it's a crazy world we live in, isn't it?
My granddaughter's 19, will soon be 20.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Larry says my wife has been a grandma for 16 years. And
almost 20.
Yeah, so something I never will be is a grandpa. I never had any kids, so I'll never be a grandpa. But I have no tattoos. The worst I've got is scars from working hard. That's I never had any tattoos. But that's today's generation. Is I don't get it. I don't get tattoos. I don't get piercings. They pierce their nose and every other part of their body, and it's gross. I just don't. It's terrible. It's like I don't get it. Never will get it, and I don't like it. So hey, do what you guys all want there. That's your thing. Do it. But that's something. It's a trend. One thing that I've never done is go along with the trend, because everybody wore Jordache jeans or Nike shoes. I don't give a crap about that. You know, I don't go along with a trend. A trend, be your own self. You know, when you do what everybody else does, you're not being an individual. You're just going along with the crowd. And so be yourself. You know, you don't have to go along with trends. You know, I've never been that trendy person, never will be, because
we bought the Rustler jeans, brand jeans from Kmart.
Whatever was cheap. Actually, I didn't buy. I don't like blue jeans.
Here, Rustler.
Yeah, Wrestlers. Whatever I bought with jeans are not comfortable. I mean, a lot of people say they are, but I hate blue jeans. You know, so I didn't buy. For one, we never had the money to buy the name brand, the overpriced jeans or shoes or anything. Bought what was cheapest. You know, go down to Goodwill and get a pair for $2, you know. But that's the way I grew up. But anyway, so that's part of the scenery. Be your own self on it. Hey, do you remember back? It wasn't. I don't know how many years ago that was, but remember when all the stores was closed on Sunday? You know, they you know, if you didn't get it on Saturday,
Blue law.
you wasn't Lula.
It was the blue law.
Oh, the blue law. That's what. Hey, Google, what was the blue law?
According to Wikipedia, many states prohibit selling alcoholic beverages for on and off premises sales in one form or another on Sundays at some restricted time. Blue laws may also prohibit retail activity on days such as Sunday.
So there was a law then.
Yeah.
And hey, Google. Hey, Google. When did they abolish the blue law?
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet.
No, okay. So at one point, I guess the law they did away with the law that you wasn't allowed to do it. I always thought it was for religious reasons that you did not do it. It probably was, you know, that that's how it started out on it. And the Bible says on the seventh day you rest, and that's why they closed everything down on Sundays. And I don't think there was anything wrong with that. It just made you be more reliable and prepared. You know, if you wanted something for Sunday, you had to make sure you got it by Saturday, or you wasn't going to get it. You know, and so I don't.
Restaurants were open.
Were they open? I don't think the restaurants were even open back then. I don't remember that. You know, I don't remember nothing being open on Sunday. It seemed like everything was closed down. You know, I have no problem with that. It's convenient. Everything's about convenience today, and you know, stores being open late hours, and I mean, Walmart's are open 24/7. You can go Walmart, you know, at 3 o'clock in the morning, and a lot of them are open. I don't know if they're all open, but I think a majority of them are open. You know, so everything's easy. You know, our society is about everything being easy. Right now, you don't even have to shop much. You can order things online. Walmart has 2-day shipping now, and I've ordered some stuff here recently from Walmart, and they get it really the third day you get it. So I like that, because I don't like to go to the stores and shop. Just with all the people and stuff, they drive you crazy, and so you know, but I usually want something right away. That's the biggest issue. You know, if I want something, I can run down and get it. You know, but if there's something you really don't feel like you need to have right away, you can order it and get it in 2 or 3 days. And Denny says, I think Walmart stopped the blue law in the 80s. Yeah, I believe too. And I think Walmart was probably one of the big reasons that the blue law did stop, because Walmart was open on Sundays and stuff, and so Walmart's probably changed a lot of things, good or bad, I don't know. It's like Walmart now, you can go online, you can order all your groceries and other things and schedule it for pickup. What's it take? 2-3 hours? 4 hours?
About 4, yeah.
About 4 hours, and they get it all ready for you. And we did this once. In fact, I have a video on it. You can check out my video. Where they get your order all packed up and ready, and then you go down there, and the first time was figure out what you had to do. There's place to you park, you call them, and they bring it right out to you, load it in your car, and away you go. Oh, Danny says Ohio law fought the blue law. And I do remember that, where they really did not want to do it. Just like some counties, what they call a dry county, they don't sell liquor in those counties, you know, and you have to go to the next county over. I don't know that it accomplishes anything, you know. If you want liquor or whatever you want, you can always go get it in a different, you know, you get it in a different area. So you just makes it inconvenient, you know. Go get your liquor somewhere else. And I remember dry counties. There was some in Ohio, but I don't know if there is any more or not, you know. That things have changed, you know. So that's some of the things that has changed in the past, you know, on it. Hey, I don't know how many of you guys got animals. Of course, we have dogs. We love our dogs. And do any of you use a stroller to push your dog around? I see this a lot nowadays. People put their little doggies in a stroller, and this is how they...
One channel we watch, a guy who puts his cat in it.
Yeah, he puts his cat in it, and he strolls his cat around, and I've seen this happen. I think it's hilarious. It's like, I don't even like, you know, I guess a stroller is cool for a little kid. I've seen little kids in strollers that those damn kids could walk, you know.
Should be pushing the stroller.
Yeah, the kids should be pushing the stroller.
Push the parents in the stroller.
Oh, Larry says no pets for Bev and I. Yeah. Well, you know, pets will tie you up.
They'll tie you down.
They'll tie you down. I've had my pets tie me up. You know, you ever have a pet tie you up on it? But I don't. I've always had pets. It would be hard for me to know what it would be like without a pet. I love our dogs. You know, they're a pain in the ass. They really are. But you know, I love them. But hey, you know, kids are a pain in the ass, but people love their kids. You know. So. But anyways, yeah, we've always had pets, and I do see that a lot. You'll see more and more people putting it in strollers, you know. And you know, we've been over to Disney, and this kid they're pushing around the strollers could be walking, and he's screaming, yelling, and hollering, having the best time in the happiest place on earth. You know? None right here, right now. So, Denny, you don't have any cats right now? They take the cats
Phyllis
back?
take them all up north.
Yeah, Phyllis must have took them back up north. I know Denny had some cats. Ronnie's got birds. I don't know. Is he on? Yeah, Ron's on here this morning. Well, he's been quiet. It's like... yeah, my brother's got birds. And right now we have 2 dogs. And I've had aquariums off and on all my life. In fact, we used to own a pet store. And I had a lot of aquariums at one point, but I had one here has been sitting for a number of years dry, and I set it up and kind of was enjoying it, and so recently got another one to set here in the family room so we can see it. So we got a few fish, nothing special yet. We're just starting to really add fish to them. You have to give aquarium time to cycle and that, but we have some aquarium. That's a pet, you know. You can see the fish behind me. They're oh, Ron's working on your plane. Oh, so you did get that yesterday. All right, so you could even possibly fly it today, huh? I don't know what your weather's like up there today, but that's cool. Get a chance to take a picture of it. See your new creation. New planes are always fun. Yeah, take time. Get all your throws just right. You know, I always set throws in high rates and low rates so that you don't get them low rates. Sometimes you can get too low, you can't control it, but anyways, so take your time setting it up, it'll be fun. But yeah, get a chance, grab a picture of it. Ron says birds are a pain at times, but we love them. Yeah, I mean, all animals can be a pain. They all require something of you, but when you think about what kind of enjoyment you get out of them, I wouldn't give up my dogs for nothing in the world. You know, it's like they're great. Oh, not with the weather. So the weather's not going to be good to fly up there. But yeah, birds. I like birds. They're messy, you know. I like them, you know. They're and I've had birds at times. Right now, I've chosen not to have one, but I always enjoyed birds. I used to sell them in my pet store, and I have a wall over here that's got marks on it where the bird tore it up. I did a patch job on it, but But yeah, birds can be a pain, but they can be a lot of fun too. You know, it's like any animal. Anything you have requires something of you, and you have to be able to put that into your what you want to do. You know, if that's if you don't want to put the effort in, don't get them. I've seen people that have animals that don't take proper care of them, and they shouldn't have them. If you don't want to take care of your animal, don't get them. That's all right. You don't have to have them. Don't just say, there's my dog out in the yard there tied to a pole. You shouldn't own that dog, and or leave your dog outside in the fence all the time like our neighbors. And no, then you shouldn't have them. So anyways, there's a little bit of Dawg. So I think we're going to cut her out here for today. I'm glad to see everybody. We had quite a few show up today. I love it when all everybody. And I haven't seen Larry for a while. He's been on. Denny's on. Ron's been on. Who else? Am I missing anybody?
Larry went on a cruise, didn't he? I think when his wife retired. Did Larry? Was that a cruise he went on?
I believe he did. You know, I believe he did. So it was good to see Larry get back online there. That's what this is all about. You can come and go as you want. Again, if you're watching this later on, if you want to leave any comments, anything you want to talk about, I know I have a lot of people watch this when we're offline because it tells me how many showed up. And so if you got something you want to say, something you want to add to the chat or talk about, you can add it. And Tammy put a note up here, and we talked a little bit about it this morning. So yeah, so Larry said yes, he did. They went on a cruise. I bet that was fun. So yeah, add your comments. Hey, if you enjoy it, give us a thumbs up and share it with everybody. If you've got friends, and even if they're not your friend, they can do it. So yeah, Larry said just got back from California this week. Cool. So they just retired and they're enjoying retirement. That's a nice thing. Again, if you're not subscribed to our channel, hit the subscribe button. If you want to be notified, hit that little bell and it'll notify you there. And I appreciate all my subscribers. Ron said he'll try to take a picture. Cool. I like to see his new plane. So we enjoy it. We have a nice little chat. We do it about 20 minutes. We don't have to go 20 minutes, but I usually cut her off around 20 minutes, not to make it too long. Again, glad everybody showed up this morning. We'll be on again tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Larry says back home for 3 weeks and out again for 2 months in the Roadtrek. Cool. So he said he's going to get his road checked out today. So Larry's going to head out on an adventure. That's fun times. That's the way retirement should be, enjoying them there. So again, we'll see everybody again tomorrow morning. Glad to see everybody on there, and everybody have a good Thursday. Make it a good day. So see everybody again tomorrow morning.